Hi, this is Yvonne Pran, and today I'd like to talk to you about templates. Now, you might be thinking, well, there's just a lot of templates out there on the web, and why in the world should I bother with the ones that Effective Church Communications produces? Well, I have 4 reasons why you should use our templates. Reason number 1, our templates are free. Now, not only just a few of them, all of them, and they are free immediately when you go to the link. I went to an advertisement recently that said free stuff for some things for Christmas, and you had to click on this and you had to click on that, and then you had to give them your name, and then you had to promise that you would give them your firstborn child, and then leave them in your will, and well, you realize, of course, I'm just making that up. But it seemed like there were just so many hoops you had to jump through to get to whatever their free one was. And then they wanted you to buy all kinds of things along with that. It's not like that on the Effective Church Communications website. That just really bugs me. And on our website, everything is free. Now, not only are they free in cost, but they're free in that there is no outside advertising and no junk advertising on the Effective Church Communications site. We're also completely free from any affiliate marketing where a site recommends something because they get money for doing that. No, we don't do that. Everything that we recommend is completely something that we believe in or something that we have produced. You might then ask, well, how in the world do you pay the bills? That's something that I ask rather frequently also. But seriously, the Effective Church Communications website is supported by, at this present time, donations to the site and by listeners supporting our podcast, but you are never ever under any obligation to give. So the templates really are free. Reason number 2 on why you should use the templates from Effective Church Communications. Many of them are ready to print as is, and all of them are easy to modify. Now, of course, all of the elements on the templates are completely legal. The layout, the artwork, the type, all of these are copyright free. The text is done and things are ready to print. As you can see, every single thing here on this website, this is just a very small sample of the many templates that we have, is ready to print. Now, the reason that I did it this way, I did it up in actually 2 ways that make it really easy for people. One, all of these that you see, you can download a PDF where you can just print them off as is. Here we have invitations to church. These are done up in the cute little new square format that you could either print up in the church office, or you can take what I've done and get it done on one of the online printers. You can do that very easily. We have postcards, we have connection cards and Christmas feedback cards that are just ready for you to run off and just use as is. So you can do that. However, if you want to modify them, you can do that in Microsoft Publisher. Now, I decided on Publisher because it's so easy, and I really wanted to make all my materials available to smaller churches that didn't have a lot of resources. So with Publisher, you can make them work for you. You could modify them in any way you want. You could change images, you can change the type, you can change the tone, you can change the words. You can do them to fit your needs, your style, your church culture, however you want to do that. You can add your church information, your social media links, anything else that you want. You can either do up a separate page and print that off on the back, or you can add that into the designs that are done for you. Now, reason number 3, Effective Church Communication has text templates. Now, what I mean by that is I have written a number of pieces that I put in the template format. Now, the only thing that I would ask is please don't edit the whole thing. They're designed to be a whole piece. Don't take bits and pieces of my writing and use them here and there. If you use these templates, please use them as they are. But what I have done is I have given you things like I've modified this for various holidays where it's a motivational piece that you could give your congregation on why they should be inviting people. This is something that has been tremendously popular. It's Hark the Herald Angels Sing, but why? And I'm actually going to do a separate, actually a podcast on this, but this is something that you can use to give out to people that come to different Christmas events, or you can give it to your congregation, use it in Christmas letters, things like that. This One Mother's Prayer, this has actually been reprinted literally all over the world, and it's probably the most popular thing that I've ever written, and I've written a lot of stuff. But this is something to encourage and inspire people to pray for children. So all of these things, you can copy them, you can use them in your own publications, on your websites, in your social media, whatever you want, but there are a number of things like this available for you. Next, and this is probably the most important reason why I encourage you to use our templates, is they are ministry strategic. Now, what I mean by that is the templates, I don't just design them because, I think, you need some cute little Christmas ideas or whatever. There's all kinds of people that are into cute and great design and all that. Now, I think my designs are cute and I think the design's pretty good. I was trained as a professional designer, but that's not the primary reason that I do them. I do them to remind you of the ministry that you can do with them. This is why also that there are a lot of articles on the Effective Church Communications website that introduce you to the templates, to the communication pieces, and that give you the biblical reasons and the strategies on why and how to use the templates. This is particularly important with seasonal communications because I have an entire strategy for reaching people during the holidays. There are publications that you need to give out before all of the major holidays to motivate your congregation, invitations that they can use to get people to come to things. There are communications during the event, so important. Explanations of why, for example, is Jesus the reason for the season, and why do we do what we do? What else do we have going on at the church? Things that you want to make it very clear to people what else your church offers. Connection cards to connect them with the church. And then afterwards, follow-up postcards, things that will perhaps whet their appetite to get them to come back to the church. So you see, again, it isn't all just fancy designs for this. There are things that you can use in every area. And then also there are additional teaching, you might say sort of inspirational type content. And all of this is done with the overall goal of introducing people to Jesus and helping them grow to spiritual maturity. Now let me just jump quickly to the website and give you a few examples of this. Here we are on the Effective Church Communications website, effectivechurchcom.com. You can either go to the template link right at the top of the page, or you can see I have template links over here. Let's just go to the one at the top of the page and hit templates, and then you can read about things. And I would encourage you to read through this introduction if it's the first time that you're using them, but then just go to the templates. Here we are at the Christmas one. And as you can see, we have, this is a list. You can jump to any of the individual areas, but here is just a packet overall that if you wanted to just try some things, these are all 8.5 by 11 sheets. There's a motivational piece, a Hark the Herald Angels Sing. There's some postcards, some follow-up, just different things if you just wanted to try that. But then there are larger sets. Here are again before things, Christmas invitations in business card size, the square size, postcard invitations, Here's something that I would consider sort of one of our additional pieces for ministry. What this is a Jesus is the Reason for the Season card where you could use it as an insert, you could use it on your website, you could use it in social media, you could do all kinds of things with this. But this actually is from the Nicene Creed, and it's maybe a little way to get in a little bit of church history and some good theology in your Christmas material. Again, here's materials, here's handouts on why to motivate people to come, prayer list for them, a second set of that, all different kinds of templates for Hark the Herald Angels Sing the Christmas Letter, Christmas registration cards, this you would use during the event, bookmarks that tell people what we do regularly, a flyer or insert that tells people again what the church does regularly. And then here are some follow-up postcards on it's a little bit of a message on because he didn't stay a baby and challenging people to find out the rest of the story after Christmas. Bulletin inserts on the same thing, and then a follow-up postcard with invitations to interact with people on the church, and finally some Christmas thank you cards for the wonderful people that volunteered at your church to help make all the different things happen. As you can see, the templates aren't just templates for you to use. It outlines a whole process of ministry for you to go through on the different holidays. And not only do I have those for Christmas, but I have them for all of the major holidays, lots and lots for Easter, for example, and then there are other ones for different scattered holidays also. Of course, we've got lots of things on connection cards and different specific ministry items, and there's also strategy on them, but we won't take time right now to go to those. Now, how to get them? It's really easy. Just go to www.effectivechurchcom.com/template. Please do sign up for the newsletter. You don't have to worry. I've got this little obnoxious pop-up right now, but if you're not already on the newsletter, please sign up for that, and that way you'll be notified when new ones are posted. For more practical training in print and digital communications to help your church fully fulfill the Great Commission, please go to www.effectivechurchcom.com. And now, this is Yvonne Pren, praying for you that the Lord will give you peace, joy, strength, and wisdom as you serve Him today in church communications.